The Catholic faith asks parents to choose life. That is part of our belief and it's part of our faith. We have to, as a Catholic community, ensure that these beautiful parents that are now entering this parenting journey do not go unaccompanied, are not alone, are not fearful, are not hopeless. When we follow our faith, we follow that calling when we are called to serve those who have chosen life. The words that best describe Prepares and the Prepares parishes, the ministry, the Catholic community is grace, faith, and unconditional love.
I wanted to have just somebody else to talk to, you know, just with life stuff. And she did that for me. Yeah, she helped me a lot with feeling like there's people out there that still want to be around me and not just always in my house by myself with my daughter.
One of my family matches is Sarah, and she's got a beautiful little girl named Ava. Somehow I got talking about my husband who passed 4 years ago, and she talked about the fact that she didn't have a mother any longer. There was just some clicking going on, and from there on it's like we've known each other a long time, and I still, every time we get together I still learn new things about her, but we have that common, we both have suffered real grief.
Nosotros en la Iglesia de San Juan comenzamos con este programa.
We at St. John's Church started the program called Play with Love.
Familias que vienen con sus niños a jugar.
Families come with their children to play. We also hand out diapers. We give them everything they need here in our parish. And sometimes they have the materials, but they lack the emotional support they need, which is very important to give them emotional support as well.
What I like about the Prepares program is being able to be with other moms and that support. The clothing bank has always been helpful with my son. I have a kid that has some special needs, and being able to talk with the families that are there and the people in charge, that really helps me feel seen and heard and supported.
We came from Donetsk region of Ukraine. We had to leave our home to protect our daughter.
When I was asked to meet with Natalie, I was very excited about it. I just could not imagine a mom and her little girl coming to a totally different country, very different from what they were used to, not really knowing anybody, and it would be like, where do you start? Natalie has several strengths. She's a very strong person.
Our situation at one point was absolutely hopeless. It was Rosemary's attitude, kindness, and humanity that saved me and my daughter.
Feeling part of a community is so important. So this gives our students that understanding at a younger age, and we hope that they then are leaving our school and this is ingrained in them. And I think understanding your mission, understanding your purpose and your calling is so important to your own self-identity, and so much of that is learned through service and interacting with others. Being able to do that in this capacity as our school to support this program is something that is of immense value to our students.
2 to 3 times a year we hold a baby shower in support of Prepares. And then another thing that we bring to Prepares is during our Lenten fish dinners, with any donations that are given in excess of the cost of the food goes toward purchasing infant car seats, which are a mainstay of what is needed to bring a baby home from the hospital.
It's super amazing, honestly. Having Christy as a companion is motivating. It feels, I don't want to use the word like foundation, but it is. She's kind of like a solid rock for me.
Olive is one of the most amazing people that I have ever met. She is a very strong, full of faith, positive single mom. You could see in her children the love that she has for them and how she is emulating God's love. And I just felt very, very blessed to just be a part of her life. And I almost feel like she's brought more to my life than I've even brought to hers.
They actually also really helped me in determining that I was going to keep Leonidas, because I kind of was questioning that. They kept mentioning just knowing my past and knowing how much I loved my kiddos before Leonidas. They just reminded me how great of a mom I am and how much I love them and how much they lift me up, and that Leonidas could only add to that, not take from it. And that was a big thing for me, because I feel like my life could have crumbled if I would have fell into my despair, my doubt, my guilt. And also just seeing Christy do all the things that she does helps me, motivates me.
It's enough to just grow a relationship, develop a relationship, let the mom and the kids know that there's somebody there that they can come to, freely talk about anything, never be judged, and just a way for us to be able to show God's love to this beautiful family.
What I would say to somebody who's thinking about being part of the Preparers to donate would be to go for it. There is such a blessing in giving and lifting up. You're changing somebody's life for the rest of their life. It's not in a moment of time. It's something that's going to stay with them for forever. And if that's not a benefit, I don't know what it is.
Motherhood has been different than I thought it would be. I just think it's a lot more work to, be a mom, every day learning, and I love it. It's hard, but I love it.
When Yesenia and I were matched up, I don't think either one of us knew how long the companionship would go. But, I'm so vested in this relationship now that, I think it could just go forever and ever. Quickly, I feel my role has really tried to be a support to Yesenia. Easing her mind when she's anxious about, expenses, or if the children are sick, or medical pieces. Feel like now it's just kind of a friendship between us.
Suzanne came into my life 2 years ago. She's such an amazing person. She's always there to talk to. I need her. She'll listen. So I feel like she's part of my family now, and I love her.
There are so many families across the state of Washington that need Prepares ministry. And as long as we can keep adding these parishes in the next 10 years and 10 years after that, we will get to what the bishops wanted us to do, which is ensure that all families in Washington state can find a Prepares ministry in a parish and have someone walk alongside them in their parenting journey.